Hey guys, it's Miss Beatrice here. I want to go over with you what we went over in your Packs and Automation classes a few days ago, except that some of you weren't there and you may have missed it. And we're in the middle of testing right now, so it's going to be very difficult to get with you in a classroom where you're at and to find you guys. So I figured I would just record this and put it in your Google Classroom of Class of 2025 so that you could see it and refer back to it if you need to, okay? So this is what's called a PGP, Personal Graduation Plan. It's a 4-year plan. So if you remember a few weeks ago, the high school counselors visited virtually and you chose your classes, you chose your endorsements, your programs of study, all those things. So they've taken all that data and all that information and they've created every single 8th grade student a PGP, or their personal graduation plan. Now, state law says that you and your parents have to go over this PGP to make sure it's really what you want and that you've seen it and you approve it. So in a couple of days, you're going to get an email. Please be sure to check your email and don't delete it. Be checking those emails. Lots of important information comes in your emails. The next few days, you're going to get an email that has your specific, only for you PGP. And you're going to go over it, you're going to review it. It is not a schedule of classes. It is not anything that has to do with this is the order of your classes, this is all the stuff that you're going to do next year. No, it's a plan. It's a 4-year plan. So basically what it is it in your 9th grade year, and I'll show you this a little bit further on, it shows you what you chose when the high school counselors came, and then based off of what you chose, what you will take for the next 4 years. This can change, okay? This is just a plan, but you need to review it and make sure you're okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for just a second. Let me find which one I want to do. So right now, you should have a large dark screen on your screen that you can see me in the corner, and it says 4-year plans for 8th grade. Okay, now this is going to be go to the next page here. This is going to be what your process is. So step one is to review your 4-year plan. So when you get your email, you're going to open the attachment. It has 3 sections on 1 page, and this is it right here. So you're going to review. Let me go back a page. Step 1, you're going to review your 4-year plan. Step 2, you're going to click to sign it, you and your parent. Step 3, you're going to electronically sign it. And then step 4, there is an area there you can add a comment if you'd like to. Remember, this is not your schedule. So if you want, for example, you want English 1 honors, and you only say English 1. Don't change it, don't do anything. Add the comment and say, you know, I'd like an honors course. Or later on, they're going to let you change classes. This is just a plan, a 4-year plan. So don't worry about that. You're just reviewing and signing right now. That's it, okay? So this is the next page here. As you can see, same thing. This is what you're going to get in your email, something that looks like this with your information up here on top. I'm looking at a different screen. So if I turn, this is why. All your information up here on top. It's going to have your cohort information, all your graduation plans. This is what you're going to be looking at. So the next page you're going to look at over here is this. Up on top, the top section up here, your name, your ID, your cohort means class of, what class you are, 2025, what school you're from, you're going to go into 9th grade, your pathway, your specialty. This is cybersecurity. This is an example. Yours might say cosmetology. It might say digital media. It might say ROTC. Whatever you chose is going to be there. Your endorsement is going to be picked here. Whatever endorsement you chose is going to be there. Your graduation plan, everybody automatically defaults to distinguished. So that you didn't pick this, it sent you there. And then you haven't taken any stars as of yet. And then this tells you there was another question. What do you plan to do after graduation? And then this person chose employment. So that's what you're going to see in the top section. You're just reviewing it, just looking at it, okay? The next section you're going to look at is, this is a basic graduation plan, okay? This is what you need to graduate. 4 years of English, math, science, social studies, your 2 years of your language other than English, you're going to see that as LOTE, L-O-T-E, L-O-T-E. You're going to see that as LOTE places. 2 years. Your fine arts, you do 1 credit of that. Your PE, 1 credit of that. You need a half a credit of speech, and the rest are electives. So basically, this is what you're going to have to take in high school. Okay, so what this piece of paper is doing is showing you what your 4-year plan is. If you have 0 credits to 5.5 credits, you're considered a freshman. 6 credits to 11.5 credits, you're considered a sophomore, and on and on and on. Now, if you've taken Spanish 1, Spanish 2, and algebra here in middle school, you're already at 3 credits, which means you are halfway through your 9th grade year, even before you start your 9th grade year. That's why we're always saying get your credits done here first, right? So those of you may be ahead of the game at this instance. It asks you a couple of questions. If you remember them, this is what you answered. Right in here, this is where that'll be. The next page you're going to see is the bottom section. This bottom section, this is for you. This is what you put. So in 9th grade, you're doing English, a math, a science, and a social studies. Your fine arts, what you chose. If you completed your Spanish requirement, it's there. If not, a language will be there. Your physical education, whatever you chose for that. And then this one is your actual, the last one is your endorsement. So let me show you what this is and why this is. Anything in a dark print is what you chose here, not your course schedule, but what you chose here. In 9th grade, or you know you're going to have to take 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 4 years of science. That's why this is here. It's automatically going to have to do. Here in this middle section, these are grayed out because these are your electives. Whatever endorsement you chose, whatever electives you want, this is what they are. You haven't gotten them yet, so you haven't planned for them yet, but they're going to be in this area. The bottom section is if whatever you chose here as your elective that you wanted to start, that pre-populated the courses that you will take throughout high school. Now, does that mean you can't ever change them? No, you can change these. This is just based on what you put in there now. You will be able to change them at a later date. But if you don't want to change them and you're good, then you're good. You're just reviewing it. That's it. Okay. The bottom section will also have a signature line. Now, this is all electronic. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the link. Now, where it says click here to make changes, when you open your email, you'll be able to click there to make changes. Okay. I can't do it right now in this presentation, but that's where you'll be able to do it. I'm going to go to the next page here to show you what it's going to look like. So when you click on that spot that says click here to make changes, this is where it's going to take you. Okay. Now, if you look at this really quick, this is the legacy one. When it pops up, this is going to be your email because you're on your logged in, right? So you'll be able to look at it here. Again, the directions of what you're doing, just reviewing. You're going to click next. When you click next, what's going to happen? It's going to ask you for your information, your ID number, your name, your last name, first name, if you have an initial. If not, there's no red stars. Don't worry about it. Your phone number. Actually, it asks for your parent phone number. So we have your information. We need to make sure we have your parents up to date. And then what school you come from. So I'm just going to real quick just type in something just to get it in there. And let's see here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just because. And we're from McAuliffe. Okay. So I'm going to click next at this point. So now, very simple. If you reviewed it, I accept it. Sure, it looks good to me. You click accept, you click next. And then this is where you're going to sign. You're going to type your name here and the date. Your parents will type your name and the date. And then you're going to submit and you're done. Very easy, very simple. If you say, you know what, I want to change something. I want to change my endorsement. I want to change something, whatever it is. I would like to recommend a change. Click there. Click next. What do you want to change? I want to change this. Change it. You have a chance to put it in. Click next. Where does it take you? Sign it, date it, sign it, date it. And then submit. That's it. It's very simple. It's very easy. Once you click your changes, it's going to take you there, and you're going to accept it, sign it, and done. There's nothing, like I said, this is not your schedule. This is just a plan. This is just, I think this is where I'm going. I can still change it. Trust me, they're going to be contacting you to give you your schedule and say, do you want to do this still? It's what you want to do. They just have to get this out because the state says you have to have a 4-year plan. That's it. Okay. So hopefully you have gone through this. If you still have questions about the process, it's very simple. You'll be getting an email the next couple of days. You're going to click on the email, go through it. Okay, it looks good. And then you click the link to sign it. That's it. You don't do anything else. It's very simple. If you still have questions about the process, email myself or Ms. Smith, and we will help you out. Call us or talk to your teachers and get them to us. Whatever it is you need, we'll help you with that process. This is not a schedule for you. If you have questions about your schedule, we're going to forward you to the high school. This is only review it, click it, sign it. That's it. Okay. If you have questions, let us know. We will help you out. Hopefully this reaches most of you because we're going to go ahead and put this in our Google Classroom. Let me stop sharing. If you don't have any other questions, you guys, or any other concerns, good luck with that. And coming up soon, we'll be getting your schedules out to you for the high school. Okay. Good luck on STAR. I know you're going to do great. It's going to be amazing. Also, attendance. If you need to get your attendance done, get it done. Do not wait because you will lose that credit if you don't have enough attendance. Okay. I will talk to you soon.